Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, California Weather Watch. Today is May 24th, and right now we are looking at the visible satellite imagery. We're starting it off here from yesterday morning, and I wanted to show you the buildups here going off across the Sierra Nevada. You can see as the afternoon went on, the cumulus starting to build up here, mainly northern Sierra Nevada near Lake Tahoe, and we did get a few lightning strikes. You can see a couple just to the west of Lake Tahoe there, and then later on we got one off to the south and east here of Lake Tahoe, again on the eastern portion of the crest of the Sierra Nevadas there. And then we come into this morning here, and you can see the marine layer up and down the coastline here across some of the Bay Area. There's actually the sun peeking through for some areas as well, but you can see up towards Eureka here in Northern California are socked in a bit more. But some of the coastal areas are getting some nice sunshine out there, and you can see the high and the mid-level clouds streaming across the Sierra Nevada and Nevada, and we're going to get thunderstorm activity here most likely again today. Also some windy conditions across the state. We'll take a look at those details here in a moment. But we've got the National Weather Service Hanford, California, mentioning the Sierra Nevada thunderstorms coming up here, and you can see stop all your outdoor activities, seek shelter in a hardtop vehicle. Of course, most of this is off in the backcountry here, so this mostly has to do with hikers and campers out there, people going across the pass areas. But just, heads up for that. Stay away from small trees. Don't stand underneath the trees when thunderstorms are ongoing. And if you take a look at May 24th, check it out, 2012, strong onshore winds helped fan the Banner Fire to life near Shelter Valley. The fire consumed 5,300 acres and injured 3 firefighters, but no structures were destroyed here. So it is that time of the year where fires can start kicking up, and that's starting to show itself across some of Arizona, New Mexico, and even into portions of Nevada here as well, as we got some fire outlook here that I'll show you in a moment. Got some risk going on out there. And again, you can see in 1996, a cold storm system came from the north and brought thunderstorms to San Diego County. Streets were buried in pea-sized hail in Fallbrook. Ping-pong-sized hail also fell there. Imagine that. Lightning strikes were common. Crop damage occurred as well. So yeah, interesting stuff. Now, if we look at the thunderstorm outlook, they do include eastern and Nevada here, but we're most likely going to get some off the Sierra Nevada as well. Not sure why they haven't been putting that on there, but yeah, it's probably going to happen here again today. There's day 2. You'll notice eastern Nevada, but not California. And I'll show you the high resolution models here in a moment. And there's day 3. So if we look at wind speeds as well, watch as we go through this afternoon, as we start to go in towards the afternoon and evening hours, let's just call it. You can see the strong winds out of the west and some of the southwest across some of the Mojave here and down the coastline also. And then we wane a little bit as we go through Saturday morning, but we're going to start picking things up again as we go through a Saturday afternoon and evening as well. In fact, let me update this because this is running as we speak right now, and you can kind of see as we go through Saturday into Saturday night and Sunday morning, these northerly winds kind of start to come down across some of the Mojave Desert here also. Now, if we take a look at that fire danger, it does include Las Vegas here. It does creep into California, some of western Arizona, eastern Arizona, and New Mexico. And watch the day 2. Look at this. Got some extreme fire danger out there across portions of New Mexico as well. So it is that time of the year, just a heads up. So it may not be long before we have some fires burning here across California, especially because we've been pretty dry for across some of the area. And, these lightning strikes here, maybe they'll start a fire or 2 as well. Just hopefully they can be contained easily because things are still pretty wet here, relatively speaking, across the state of California. We have no drought as of right now. Taking a look at the composite reflectivity. So as we go through this afternoon, look at this, that doesn't take long. This is about 1 o'clock. There's noon, 1, 2, 3, 4. So probably a bit more lightning today across the Sierra Nevada and portions of Nevada versus yesterday. Maybe even Northern California seeing a few showers there as well. Can't rule out a lightning strike with that activity also. And then this scrolls on in across some of Utah tomorrow. You don't see as much firing up or much at all across the Sierra Nevada for tomorrow afternoon. So keep that in the back of your mind as well. Now, if we look at the tropical weather outlook, not expecting anything over the next 48 hours. We'll continue to monitor this as we go on in through the season. And here we're looking at the European wider view, Hawaiian Islands to the bottom left. There's the state of California right here. And if we put this into motion, you can see that I'm going to show you what was being talked about a little bit here. We have this ridge building across some of the west here as we go through the early portion of the week. But that's pretty short-lived here. It was hanging out a bit longer in some of the earlier models. But look at this trough digging across the west here as well. So it's going to keep any big big heat dome from setting up for a long period of time. However, if you notice down here across Mexico, they've been dealing with a very strong ridging here, and some record temperatures have been broken. And if we scroll on into the future, you can see how that doesn't really change too much here. Maybe relax a little bit here, but that subtropical ridge remains strong. And you can see the troughing does continue to move through the west coast here. So it's allowing, at least it's not allowing a strong ridge to develop and just kind of sit here along some of the west coast. So, and we'll be watching and breaking that stuff down day by day as well. Here's the 6 to 10 day. You can see above normal temperatures here across some of the southwest through June 2nd. Below normal precipitation values here, especially across some of central, northern, and portions of northern and northwest Nevada. Now, if we look at the drought monitor, it's like pointing this out, drought is non-existent here across the state of California. We do have just a tad of abnormal dry conditions across California and Nevada, but you want to take a picture of that and hang it on your wall because it's not always going to be the case. Drought is a natural cycle of the climate, especially across the southwest USA, and it'll no doubt be back. So anyway, yeah, eyes on the sky today for the strong winds across some of the desert areas and the higher terrain, coastal areas, and the Sierra Nevada here, firing off some thunderstorm activity today. Photographers want to get out there and maybe get some lightning strikes here as we go through the afternoon hours tonight. Probably going to get that repeat occurrence here and probably more lightning today versus yesterday. So anyway, I'm going to be out here chasing the next few days. I will bring my setup and hopefully I have enough time to do my daily briefings again on the road. So if I miss a day or two, that's why I'm out storm chasing across the plains here for the next several days. So anyway, hope you guys are having a good day. Click like and subscribe, and we will talk to you tomorrow.